So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everybody, it's a new episode of Ho Ho Hong Kong. I'm your host, Mohammed Magdi, sitting here with my gorgeous co-host.
That's right. My name is, of
Did I
course...
say co-host or co-host?
You said gorgeous co-host, but I'll take it as
it's a
go-host.
tongue twister.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's one of you were very all about the action of proactive. Like it's a go-host.
Yeah.
He's going to host it now. So I'll take
Now
that.
it's a call to action. Go
exactly,
host.
Yeah, exactly. This is yeah, go.
I want to start off with complimenting you guys,
Yeah.
but now it's like uncomfortable.
You want to start off on a good foot of
Now you're like a third wheeler.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like,
Are you always hitting on each other?
my gorgeous co-host.
Yeah, this is how we compliment each other just to feel like we started off on a good foot,
Yeah.
good impression, start strong kind of thing. And then wherever it leads to, at least we tried our best at the start.
Yes.
Afterwards, whever it goes, such
Because we want to
such-
give a good first impression to the new listeners as well. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, these guys are so nice.
They're so positive.
Dude, like
Excellent.
last episode, we had Brian Bentley on, and 4 minutes in, we started pretty nice, and 4 minutes in, Vivek goes, yeah, that's not how you do a cum shot. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just happened.
So I forget. So if you did hear the episode, it was something about giving and receiving, something like that, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I said, the giver and the receiver. And you're like,
Yeah.
no, it's the giver and the getter.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, hold on, what? Why would you get cum? You receive it, right? Yeah, that's what it was.
And he was like, yeah, you don't get cum, you receive cum. I'm like,
Yeah.
Vivek,
Very comfortable.
your face is on the back of buses and
Yeah.
all. You're a public figure.
Yeah, in encouraging kids to join, tuition services.
Yeah.
And here I am saying like, receive some education. You
On
don't-
your face.
Yeah, you don't get educated, you receive it. All right, so as you must have heard, like, hey, we seem to have a special guest today. This is a good sign.
Yeah.
We can minimize the voice of Mohammed and Vivek on this episode. I will continue listening. So let's quickly introduce our guest who's joining us today. You may have heard of him. If you have not, it is time to hear his voice because we're going to introduce him. His name is, of course, Timto.
Thank you. I love that you guys hear my voice, but my voice is like all wonky today.
Yeah.
I sound like
Yeah, you sound like you've been blowing a horse all night. What happened?
Yeah, I had to receive a
See, that's the sound of receiving. If he got a horse, it'd
Yeah.
be different.
Yes, yes, true.
Because he's got a hoarse voice. Hey, look at this one.
It's on fire.
So if you don't know, Timto is actually one of the regularly performing comedians in Hong Kong. By regular, I mean not just open mics. He has qualified into not only doing proper shows, but also he will be headlining a show as well. Upcoming
yes.
in 3rd August, in case you want to know. at
It's
Base
actually this
Hall.
week by the time you're listening. This
That's
episode
right.
comes
Yes,
out.
exactly.
really?
Yeah, exactly. This
It'll
is
be
how
the
we do
day
time.
after, right?
It will
Huh?
be
You guys,
day after. So basically, this will be day after if Mohammed is late in posting it.
okay.
Right? If
No. This episode comes out Monday.
Yeah.
And then your
Monday, okay.
show is on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So
it
you
would
guys
be-
still have
it would be-
time.
It would be 3 days after. But of
Yeah.
course, some days Mohammed's like,
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
it's a Tuesday,
Yeah,
but
then
it's
the day
usually
after.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you have that. Anyway, so if you have seen Timto, you know his style, of course, on stage very often is he's sitting on the high stool and there's this
Yes.
chilling, that kind of guy. He has the mic stand usually put to the left. He's got the mic in his hand. And immediately within like the 30 seconds of him talking about his life, he'll pick on an audience. And for various reasons.
Usually it's their fault.
Yeah, usually they got your attention.
Yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean? Like
yes.
you
That
were-
was the first draft, like the first idea of the headliner was going to be called victim blaming.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
basically
Timto victim blaming.
Timto style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask
I'm
you
the
this.
victim.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
In your mind, you could be whatever you want. You
Yeah.
know, that's why we let dreams come true some days.
Yes.
But let me ask you this, Tim. Now, with having your name Timto, how often have you had people call you Tim too?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Brian Bentley, your last guest, actually does
Yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah, he does. And he has
Yeah.
known the guy for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And he still introduces him as Tim too.
Yeah,
Which is fine. I guess maybe he thinks it's TU, like another Asian last name.
could be.
Yeah, yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the SZE, the Z, or the S, and that kind of thing.
I don't know how to pronounce that one. Like the SZE is like a Singaporean name or something.
So it's
Tse?
really weird because TZE or TSE sometimes it's Tse or Z. It depends on who's saying it. If you're like from Singapore, from Hong Kong,
Right.
So
Yeah.
usually when you see those names, you go with the first name only. You're like, I'm just going to ignore the
Yeah,
surname.
yeah. Yeah, those are the ignore those fucking names.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you may want to reconsider to shorten your surname from T.O. to just T.
Well, yeah, to be honest, I was thinking about changing or adding an A, like T-A-O.
Oh, Tao, like
Right.
the Zen thing?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Tao, the way of the Tao?
Just so when you Google, like if I were to ever,
Yeah.
be Googleable.
Yeah.
If you put Tim Toe, Google will still see it as Tim 2.
Ah.
So it'll be like Tim
Or it
to
would
the
be
store
like-
or whatever.
Yeah,
or
going somewhere, like,
I would
yeah.
see to as preposition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Tim
somewhere,
to, like to supermarket,
yeah,
or
to
something like that.
So it'd be impossible to really Google me.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is that a lot of time when you fill in applications, people see you the Tim too. You're like,
Yeah.
to where?
where?
Yeah, what's going on? Like, they must happen all the time. Like, my girlfriend, her surname is also To, like T-O.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, so like it's always like, for example, let's say we went.
Oh
to
no!
UK.
Wait. I'm sure someone did that joke that I'm thinking of before. Can
Go.
you think of the joke I'm thinking of first?
I can't really think of it. No.
Well, her name is Gloria. This should be
Yeah.
an easy one. Come on, guys.
Oh, Gloria! Hey.
Yeah.
He's receiving something.
Wait, no. Gloria to Hong Kong.
Oh.
How do you guys know? What
So
the hell?
that was actually what I was trying to refer to, because we went to UK together. My
Yeah.
surname is Mabubani. Her surname is T-O, To.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so our WhatsApp group is Mabubani to UK.
Oh, yeah,
It's
okay.
stupid. I was like, why are we going to UK? Like, what's going on? Include her name. She's like, yeah, it's included. I was like, oh, yes, of course. Yeah, so it's one of these surnames
I just would
that's
love
some-
to see her getting stopped by the cops on the
Yeah,
street.
exactly.
And her name is Gloria too.
Yeah.
And then the Hong Kong ID says, and like Hong Kong is right below it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it just says
So
Gloria
to
to
HK.
And I was like, hey, what the
Yeah,
hell?
exactly. Yeah. Well, my name is John to USA. Yeah.
No, it's not a popular surname either.
No, yeah,
very
it's not.
rare.
Yeah, it's very rare, and that's the thing is, it's not the Wongs and the Chans. Like T.O. To is not a very popular, common surname, I should say, which makes it even better for you
Yeah.
because the chance of people mixing up with another Tim in Hong Kong, because there are a few other Tim
There
comedians.
are.
Yeah.
but
There's
you're
a
the
few. Yeah. Now 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
just
Wow,
keep
really?
stacking them up.
I know there's like
With
Tim
the
Lam and
comics,
Tim
yeah.
Chan,
Tim Lam.
Tim Lam, Tim Chan.
And Tim To says
Yeah,
3.
that's
And
3.
I feel like
there was a couple
another,
there was a couple
like
that
open
came in and
micers or
out,
something. Yeah.
yeah, they just came out and they were like, too many Tims.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're oversaturated on Tim's. Try
Yeah,
again.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
Another
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
came back as Big Brian when I went.
Oh, that's even worse, man. Yeah. They're like, they do look the same.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious though, Tim, like you have been doing comedy so long now in Hong Kong that you pretty much know the scene inside out.
Yeah, hopefully a little
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, you would know basically where the shows are, who's who's in the lineup, who are the regular ones. But I would always say anybody who's seeing you for the first time, I know even myself, I would be curious. What was the pathway to the comedy? Like, Mohammed had his reasons, I had mine. What was your reason? Was it purely a dare? Was it you just loved comedy, or were you just, you get a free drink for the open mic, I'll do it?
No, it's actually it's something I didn't know I wanted to do as a kid.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I've always, it's a stupid.
Hey,
it's a
buddy, I've
stupid
seen your
influence.
act.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything better.
This will
Yeah.
make you lose so much
Go
respect.
for it. Let's do it.
Do you guys remember a show called Full House?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
of
yes.
course.
Where they
Okay.
always have that life lesson.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with that. Even
Alright.
worse
Yeah,
than
that's,
that.
Olsen twins, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I got it,
And
yeah.
Bob Saget.
Bob
Yes,
Saget,
right?
that's who I'm thinking
So there was
of.
a
Yeah.
character on it. He was also a real stand-up comedian. I don't know his real name.
Yeah.
I don't know this actor's real name. But as a kid, his name was Joey on the show. And he was
Ah.
a stand-up comedian
Yeah.
on the show. And I have no fucking idea what that is.
Okay.
It's like I'm in a Chinese
So
family.
his job on the show was stand-up
stand-up
comedian?
comedian.
Okay, I don't
Yeah, yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, he was a stand-up comedian. And then he had odd jobs throughout the series.
Yeah, yeah.
But his main job was stand up, and I didn't know what it was, and I can't ask my parents; they don't know the fuck it is either.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I remember seeing him perform stand up on the show, on what's that thing called? Not
Full
the thing
House?
with the hook, but like
Wait. You mean one of those shows where if you're bad, they'll like pull you off with that hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a gong show, but it's like something similar.
I can't remember what
Similar.
it was called. Star Search.
Okay,
Star
one of
Search.
those. Yeah.
Right,
If you're bad,
okay.
the hook comes out like pulls
Yeah,
you by
yeah.
the neck. You're like
And then he crushes it. Everyone loves him. And
Yeah.
like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is a thing. So as a kid, I always had that in the back of my head.
yeah.
Now, for me, first starting actually to do it,
Yeah.
I think maybe when I first moved to Hong Kong,
Yeah.
I think I was like, you know what,
When did you move to Hong Kong?
2010, I think.
First time.
Yeah, first time. 2010.
And
So
for people who don't know you, you grew up in. Were you born in Canada?
I was born and raised in Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was where? Did you visit Hong Kong before moving, or no? Was that your first time ever?
Oh no, I used to visit all the time.
Because your family's from here.
It kind of, yeah.
Where they
We're original. Most of us.
yeah.
Like I think my dad's side is mostly Shanghainese,
Right.
And then my mom's side's like all over the fucking place.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But
Wherever the money
they're
was,
both
yeah.
Chinese
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Like they're both
Yeah, yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
Just for
Yeah.
people who I know that, but the listeners don't. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw basically that Joey character. Apparently, I just googled it right now. It's like Joey Gladstone is his
Yes.
name on the show,
Hmm.
and you saw him do that little stand-up Star Search show, and you're like, wait, well, this guy's just holding a mic. I think that's a similar thing because, like, even for me, my first experience of noticing what stand-up comedy is from the show Seinfeld.
Okay.
And I'm like, why is he just talking? What this is?
Yeah.
What, this is a show? This is a thing?
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, this is cool. He's just saying what he thinks. I could say what I think. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point you were like, I have opinions too.
Yeah, it just like I was like, he's just making people laugh. That's a
Yeah.
you make money doing that. That's
So when you signed
insane.
up for open mic in Hong Kong in 2010?
No. I think it was a couple of years after I moved. I
Yeah.
think probably 2013, maybe. Really early on, I signed
Do
up.
you remember the venue?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know if we.
If you want to
should
say?
You
Oh,
can say- no, you can say whatever you want.
We accept all shitty venues as well here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there was only 2 venues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time, and there was takeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this other one, but
Right.
I ended up doing takeout. So got excited, brought a bunch of my friends over, do the open mic,
Yeah.
and unbelievably, I did not do shit.
Wow. Okay.
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Did
Like,
you
it was
film
a-
it?
I did film it. I did
Nice.
film
That's
it.
so important. Like,
Yeah.
not for other people to see, but for you to one day look
Yeah.
like that's where it began.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah.
And I did what? Like I hit some jokes. I flubbed a couple of jokes, but
Of course, it's open mic, so what's gonna
Was
you
there
can
an
expect
audience?
that.
Because I remember Takeout and it's in its heyday. Like even before the festivals, it used to be really full on weekends. And when we come down to the festivals, but the open mics have always been shit. Have always been
Yeah.
shit there. Like I'm not even talking trash. It's just like
Oh,
even
yeah.
when it
Yeah.
was really good,
was a
the open
Tuesday night,
mics
yeah.
was just like we're not good.
True.
it was pretty. I brought a few friends.
Okay,
I
okay.
think maybe there's a couple new comics too.
Yeah.
Who must have done the same thing.
Yeah.
The room wasn't filled out.
Yeah.
By any
Yeah.
means, but it was probably like
A good vibe. Yeah.
15,
Oh yes.
15
Okay.
people.
For
Yeah,
Tuesday
yeah,
open
that's-
mic, that's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's really good.
But yes, if you're talking about shit, what gave me the most confidence to do it was watching this one dude just eat shit nonstop.
Before you, and you were like, "Oh, I am feeling so good. So no matter how bad I am,
I'm not
going
gonna
to
be this guy."
Yeah. Nice. Do you remember like any kind of joke or thing that he or she did that where you were
Was
like,
his name
"Whoa."
Tambi Chan?
Tammy Chan was there,
Yeah. Oh
but
man.
Tammy did pretty good. I gotta be honest.
Ah.
I remember one of his bits.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Yeah.
all about him repeating his name.
Right.
Tammy
Oh, yeah.
Chan.
Yeah, the way he said
Tammy
it. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. But do you remember this really bad comic that you saw doing open mic night? Do you remember any one bit or some kind of?
I remember everything.
Because
wow.
you would probably know who he is then. Because obviously, like,
Ma-
I'm
I
saying
mean-
that if he tells you the joke, you would
Oh.
probably remember who it
Oh,
was.
okay.
Well, I
I-
can tell you the act. It's
Oh,
an
sure.
act.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
was a ventriloquist.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
then you'd know right
But
away.
Yeah.
he had like a dinosaur, I think.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know then. If it's
Oh, you
a
don't?
local, if it's a local act.
No,
who's
he
done-
was a
visiting comic.
I don't know if he was visiting, but he
Oh,
was
okay,
not.
okay.
He wasn't Chinese.
Oh, okay,
He was like
okay.
a white.
Do you-
dude.
is it not the Big Ben? Was he not
No,
doing?
no. He didn't do ventriloquist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
so-
horrible.
Yeah.
It's not even a nice, like, you know how ventriloquists have like those nice dummies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This guy had like this bullshit, like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was an actual puppet or it was
Yeah.
just like a doll.
Yeah, just
He was
a budget
moving around.
ventriloquist.
He just
Like,
bought
yeah,
it from
yeah.
like Pottinger or something.
He probably walked up the product industry. He's like, "Oh, this store sells this for a discount. Let me do it." Yeah.
Dude, and she botched the
Oh, the
fucking-
talking part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was part of the act.
Yeah.
Because then he started getting upset. He's like, oh man, I messed it up. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah. He's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, he's doing it on
You're
purpose.
like, he's doing
I'm
it way
so
too
bad
much.
at
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
And then I realized, like, no, this guy's starting to sweat.
Yeah.
He's starting to panic now. I'm like,
Aw.
oh, dude, this is just depressing. Can't wait to go after. him.
Yeah. Let's go, man. People hopefully have him really deeply impressed in their brains. They're like, this is terrible. This next person is great.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
thought. They're
nice.
I'm like, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
God for this idiot.
Nice. But okay, now do you remember when you went up on stage during that time when you were performing in your first open mic? Were you aware of yourself on stage? Or
Oh, no. I
right?
zoned out. I
Yeah.
zoned out completely.
Yeah, you were just like
yeah.
doing on auto mode, and
Yeah.
all you could see is that the lights, there's people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I zoned out. I only clicked in when I started fumbling my words.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, bloop, 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 bloop. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
let me try again. And
Yeah.
Like that's the only time I recognized I was on stage.
Correct. Yeah.
But throughout the rest of it, it was just like automatic.
I mean,
Let's
this
just
is the
get it out.
fascinating thing because like a lot of people I've spoken to who've ever done open mics, usually like the first few times, like their out of body experience is just happening as like a normal thing. Because I think everything put together, right? The adrenaline rush, the nerves, everything. Where you were on stage, you're like, it's now or never, and your body just goes like, survival, and then you just don't know what's going on. And that's what when you watch the video, like, oh, I did that. Oh, okay. This is weird. Yeah. So
do you, Vivek, have your first set on
I
video?
believe so. Yes, I should have that video.
So
it's
I
in
have
my
mine.
archives.
I feel like no one should ever see it.
Yeah, same. Like,
but like, however, if we reach 100 Patreon members, I feel like
we owe it to them, right?
We owe it to them.
I'll tell you this though. I remember the first time I went to open mic was also at Takeout because that was the only option there anyway. And I went down there because I had been a vocalist in a metal band before. So I went
that's
down with
nuts.
that. Yeah, so I went down there with that mentality where I have the
Yeah, dude,
mic.
Vivek is 85.
Yeah,
he's,
dude.
he's lived
I've
a
done
life.
Like, I've done like everything. Like,
You were in a metal band before you even started comedy.
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
seriously.
dude.
What the fuck? What are you, a vampire?
He looks very good for his age.
Yeah, right. I'm actually 154 right now, man. I live in dog years, dude.
That's insane.
He had an entire career.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
this is how good this guy is. He had a successful career as a musician.
Yeah.
He left it and started again as a comedian, and he's still the top guy.
Yeah. What a dick.
Like, God damn it, people, try harder. What's going on, man?
He's actually going to be a top surgeon after this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
his next
seriously.
career.
yeah,
At the very end, you're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll do one for you, family.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be a
Fine.
doctor.
Yeah,
I'll be an
exactly,
Indian
yeah.
doctor, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be like multitasking, trying to give them the anesthesiology while I'm cutting them up. Like, save time, efficiency, right? I'll do that. No, I took the mic, and I remember, you know, much like the vocalists and the rappers and stuff, they would have the mic kind of tilted upwards a little bit.
yeah.
I had that and the wire strapped around my arm.
Nice.
One of those where I'm like, all right, I got jokes. Yeah. And I remember but then I didn't do too bad because I actually had seen so much Seinfeld and comedy online that instinctively you would absorb some of the ways, right?
Yeah,
the timings and all that. And I was just talking about my life and stuff. And I remember it was still like, so, you know, the other day, right? You know, I had that kind of tone where I'm like, yeah, look at me coming on stage.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I remember watching that video going like, this is terrible. This is horrible. I was like, oh my God, I look like that. Ugh. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the ultimate. What about you, Mohammed?
Well, mine
Small,
was...
short description is good enough.
Yeah, the set itself was very racist and very offensive. Like, way more... Like, now I can do offensive, but I know what I'm
I was
doing.
going to say, so you changed nothing.
Exactly.
The only difference is that now I know what I'm doing, and I
Yeah.
know if it's offensive, I
Yeah.
can kind of try to get away with it, use my likability or whatever.
Yeah.
But back then, I was just offensive.
Yeah.
I thought that's what comedy was.
Yeah.
It's just like saying dumb shit
Piss
on
people
stage.
off, and the ones who laugh stay. The ones who don't like it never
Yeah,
come back.
yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna filter them out properly.
And
that
it
way.
was very like, you know, stereotypical. Like, you know, you start as like someone from a place,
Yeah.
and you try to like do like
Say
same
which
like Russell
place.
Peters.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where you from? Hey, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Syria, you mean SY? You there? Yeah.
I wish it was that clever.
Or something else.
It was a
dumb.
lot of like terrorist jokes and stuff.
I
It was
can
like
imagine.
the easiest
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
What
What are you
else
gonna do?
you
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, back then life was different. Number one, and you're starting off like I'm just whatever works, you know, whatever works. I
Yeah.
get it. Now, so I think that's the one thing. Like to me and Brian last time, right? Brian had this like. He knew, for example, his doing comedy came about his creative mindset and like how he enjoyed hosting, where he can have those moments to shine on stage with that spotlight. Now, I'm sure all of us comedians, we have that moment on stage where like, they're all looking at me. This is great. They actually care, you know. Do you have that confidence issue that when you get off stage, you're kind of like, back to the real world now?
Oh, that's
Get it?
Yes, I do. It's a tough one. So yeah, obviously I love the buzz we get on stage, especially when we're doing well.
Of course, yeah.
But for whatever reason, immediately once I get off stage,
Yeah.
I'm like, just leave me the fuck alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to
That
process.
crash, right? Yeah, the
Yeah.
adrenaline wind down where you're like, oh, I just finished. I think I did well. I did well, right? Maybe,
Yeah. That's immediately I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Did I do well?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. You know what part I didn't like, and I'll
Yeah.
just start drilling that in my head.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's good or bad. If I bomb, even worse, right?
Yeah.
But even if I do good, I'm just kind of like, fuck. I
Yeah,
need
the
to-
self-doubt basically comes back, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, I heard laughs, but was it the right laughs? Was it
Yeah.
loud enough, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you look around for it. And would you find yourself sometimes, though, when you get off the stage, you're kind of fishing for a few people to acknowledge, like, hey, that was good. Say, like, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I always look,
You look. Yeah.
I look
He
at
finds
Mo.
me most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he'll be honest.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I look for
because,
people who
yeah.
I know will be honest.
I would
and
be.
won't bullshit me, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. if Mo's happy, I'm like, oh, fucking thank God.
Nice. Okay, yeah. I think that's the one thing I find I'm very fascinated to know is that when people get off stage, what's that first go-to or that emotion? Like, for example, for me, I've been trying to think about it when I get off stage. Yeah, in a way, I'm like, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because like I just need that decompression.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
number two, I don't find myself needing someone to acknowledge me, but I do want that quietness of like, all right, you know what? I just did what I have to do. You're all happy, right?
Yes.
Can we just let me be now? And I want that quietness of like, yeah, give me the fist bumps, whatever. Yeah, great. Like right now, whatever you say to me is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because I automatically feel like, yeah, if it was that good, you'd be laughing just now. So I don't need that fist bump saying, great show. I'm like, I finished. I did my job. And
Yeah.
and that's what I'm very curious though, is that how do you go back into the real world of like, oh, back to the job that I do, back to my real life, back to the family, back to the home and everything. Do you find that there are days when it makes your other, the more like your professional job, professional life, on the other hand, outside of comedy world, does it kind of make it seem like, crap?
Oh, I
Back
hate
to
it.
Yeah? I'm sure, yeah, because the buzz is just not the same.
Yeah, I hate, to be honest, that's why I did comedy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so I did the mic, whatever. For whatever reason, I stopped doing it. I didn't pursue comedy right away then and there, because stupid reason.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you were just waiting for that. You were like, I did it. I tick boxes done. So I just want that in a moment to just take a break.
Also, given how much time, how much Tim is coughing,
Yeah.
by the time this comes out, it could be like, oh yeah, we just canceled his headliner because he passed away.
Yeah, exactly.
So
At the
it is-
56-minute mark,
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
It could very much be
Yeah, this could be the goodbye.
This could be a very weird episode.
Yeah, this may be the last time you hear Tim's voice. So
Exactly.
let's all take a moment to enjoy the fact that you just heard his voice, and we
Yeah.
will actually let
We
you.
can actually AI the rest of the episode too. We can just
Oh, perfect.
feed the machine.
Oh yeah, for
Right?
sure. Chat.
I want to do your
that
old
stuff.
racist bits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We can do that's easy, man.
Just
yeah.
end off with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one would know the difference. They're like, yeah, okay, that sounds like Tim Toe.
Yeah, that's stuff he says.
No, that sounds like Tim too.
Yeah, Tim too. Yeah, actually, that could be your alias.
Yeah, the other. Yeah,
Yes.
the
Yeah,
alias,
when
exactly.
like let's say you can no longer speak, you're like, I will now talk like this. Like that's welcome Tim Too, inspired by Tim Toe. Yeah,
I do that already with my illegal actions.
yeah.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I
So
don't
when
know
did
who
you
did.
decide to come back to comedy?
To be honest, I started when COVID hit. Right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
at the Riff.
Yeah.
Okay. And what drew you back? And just you got bored, or
No, so when COVID, right before COVID hit, obviously we had the civil unrest or whatever.
Yeah.
So that affected the stuff I was doing already.
Your work. Yeah,
My work, yeah. And I felt like, okay, I did everything right with the work. I never cut corners. I
Yeah.
was always, the good guy, the guai guy.
Yeah.
Right? And then everything fell to shit.
Ah.
It's all out of your control. You work your whole life, you
Yeah.
do what's right, you don't whatever, and everything falls apart.
And you're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Like I did everything I should, and yet this is the outcome. That's not fair. Yeah.
So then I'm like, so that kind of gave me this perspective of, all right, everything can go to shit.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, and it's out of your
Right.
control.
Yeah. So why not?
Why not just do something you really want to fucking do?
Yeah.
And then if everything goes to shit, at least you're still fucking happy.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
you know
true.
you can pick yourself up and be like, hey, it was all worth it.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Yeah.
Versus when you're doing something you don't love, it's just like, oh, well, what the fuck would I get? Some
Yeah.
money? Yeah, fine, right? But
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on this point because, like, obviously everyone said, oh, do what you love. Blah, blah, blah. Seth Godin once said, do what you love is kind of like the basic thing, but reverse it. If you can love what you do, that's a different mindset. And I think that's what's interesting to me is that there are going to be days that even if you do what you love, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
You may still have days where you're like, I'm just not feeling it. I have so many of those days when you have a gig and you're like, today I just, I want to be at home. I just want to lay here and do nothing, but I got to go down there and entertain people. And there's moments where you're like, but I love what I do, right? I mean, why do I not love it now?
Yeah.
But to get yourself in the mindset to then find a way to love what you're doing, regardless of whatever you're doing, that's a different game, right? So, but of course, if you just hate what you do, to then somehow
there's-
convince
it's
yourself to love
really
it,
hard, yeah.
even harder.
Yeah.
But
Right.
of course, as everyone, we've had so many guests on the podcast where they had a moment where they're like, what am I doing in my life? This is pointless.
Yeah.
Because what I find is this, in the beginning, you just want to make some money, feel like you're doing a job. You feel like I'm correct. This is correct, right? But then it gets old. I made the money, I got my salary, and that's it. Like, this is pointless.
Yeah,
right?
the benefits don't feel like it's worth
Yeah.
everything you gave out.
Yeah.
It's also crazy you say that because now thinking about it, almost pretty much 90% of our guests on the podcast have a pretty similar story.
Yeah.
Of doing something, going, what the fuck am I doing? And
Yeah.
then doing what they really want to do.
Yeah.
So many of them I can think of that are exactly that.
Right? I think
Yeah.
the reason is because the people who we do invite usually have some sort of fascinating story.
Yeah.
And usually that comes about from a moment of, what am I doing?
Yeah.
This is pointless. Because chances are, if you come up on this podcast, you're like, I go to I work at a bank.
Yeah.
You know, I basically do compliance. I make sure the clients, are legal. And that's my job. I'm like, I don't need you here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
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 you're
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And
Corey.
It's you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I mean, what did you do?
Yeah.
To judge people? I don't need you to do that. So yeah. But I would say this though. Okay, so you had that moment where you're like, it kind of went to shit, and you
Yeah.
must have had the moment going like, what the hell? This is not right. This is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I do this.
Yeah,
and this is
I've
what
done this
happens.
for so many years. There should have been some kind of like fucking give me from the government or whatever.
Yeah,
bullshit,
yeah,
right?
exactly. I've been the good compliant person,
Yeah.
and suddenly this is going. That's it's like basically the Lehman Brothers time and the financial crisis. Like,
Yeah.
I did my
Yeah.
job, and you suddenly fire me. Well, what's
Yeah,
going on?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had a stable job, and it's not stable. That's not right. Okay, so that happened, which is obviously one of the moments where it's really dark and you're like kind of lost.
Yeah,
not
yes.
sure. Was comedy just like, oh, what the hell? I'll give it a shot. I don't give a shit, or was it like I need something?
I for me it was something that I always didn't know I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I knew there's something there, right?
Yeah.
Especially even after that first open mic.
Yeah.
There's something that always kind of nagged at
Yeah.
me. Like, hey, you gotta do that again. Like, fuck whatever you were thinking. Like, I got a little bit pissed off about like having to,
Restart stuff or
no, like for the comedy, what kind of threw me off was even before I did open mic, I did Second City in Toronto.
oh yeah.
So then when I came here to the mic, I don't know who it was, but someone offered me a class to continue. And I was
Right.
like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I just finished a class with Second City.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Second
What are you
City
going to
is
teach
like-
me in Hong Kong? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
what-
they
thinking.
offered you a class to do their club?
Yeah, if
Oh.
I had to do so.
Right,
Oh,
to
so
get
you have to
booked.
do the class that
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
allowed to.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Okay,
everyone knows what that is.
we already know.
There's
it,
only
yeah.
literally one person in the
Yeah, who
entire
has that
city
rule?
who
Yeah.
offers the company
All right,
class.
I bombed yesterday, but I'll teach you how to succeed today. Yeah, you come to the
I
club
don't
I own.
want to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah. All
Yes,
right, fair enough.
whatever.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll take out whoever it is.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so you were told, hey, you do my class, and then you get a chance
You
to
can
perform
imagine
here.
me as Leo DiCaprio pointing at you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey, you said it.
good one. Yeah. And then at that moment, you're like, what the hell, man? Like,
Yeah, that's how
is
it
this-
kind
yeah.
of felt, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I just did this shit.
Yeah.
I just did this Second City thing.
Yeah.
Why don't I just stay there and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep
exactly.
doing their classes?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But so I kind of lost the taste for
So it's
it.
more of a principle issue. You're
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah.
What? No, I don't want to support this kind of behavior.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
got it. Yeah,
That's
understood.
exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it.
So you stopped it because
Yeah.
of that. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when shit hit the fan,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, fuck it. And then the riff was there.
Yeah.
I think Aftermath was there. So I was like, okay. And I also had a mutual friend with Garen. And our mutual friend kind of put me in touch with Garen. Gary gave me these like, hey, you can do it here. You can do it here.
Yeah.
So it made it a lot easier for me to go back to this thing that I loved.
Correct.
But I didn't know what it was. So it gave me that chance to explore it. Like, let's go
yeah.
find out. Let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
find out what the fuck that itch is.
Yeah.
Right? And then, right when I hit it,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is fucking it.
Yeah. And then it felt
That's-
good. You're like, hey, I could keep doing this. Even
Yeah.
like now, I'm sure in the beginning it was just purely for fun. No real, thinking of like, how can I make this a career? What's the next step? Who's gonna give me a spot? But it's fine, I'll keep doing it. And then
Yeah.
you get obviously some promoters or organizers like, hey, you're pretty good. You want to do a set over here? You want to do a spot over there? And you kept at that. Do you remember the first time you did an official show spot? Not an open mic. Open mic's like kind of
Yeah.
casual. Show spots like people are paying money to come see this show.
The first show I got ended up getting fucked, right? Because of the COVID restrictions.
Oh, Sunday got canceled, right?
Yeah, so then I ended up doing
Was it a
on-
riff spot or what?
No, it was a Tambi show.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I ended up just doing it live on Facebook.
Oh wow!
yeah,
That was your
Fucking-
first like booking. Oh my
Fucking
god!
horrendous.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that
I
would
didn't know
suck.
that.
Ah,
It was the
damn.
worst. It was just me and the other comedians.
Yeah.
That were on
Where was the
the-
location? Where did you do? Oh, it was at Aftermath?
Aftermath, yes,
Oh, yeah, but it
yes,
was like
yes.
streamed online for people
Yeah.
to watch. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember, I don't think I was on that show for sure. Because I remember that happening and just the idea for me, I'm like, wait, they have all the equipment and everything to get that done. But of course, you're just trying your best, like with an iPad or something, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
record and like, come on, it's not the same. But
Holy shit!
you
I
do
just
whatever you can
remembered
do.
like we did that like that. I think my brain just completely blocked out all these like shitty memories of
Yeah.
like
COVID comedy.
Yeah, COVID comedy.
Dude,
exactly.
I'll tell you, like,
oh my god,
right here, this room,
Yeah.
we actually did. easily 5 to 10 stream shows here.
Zoom shows,
yes,
yeah.
Zoom shows. Kid you
with
not.
like background, like the
Green screen?
I remember, green
I had all
screen,
that
yeah.
stuff, man. Like, so this room we turned it into because, like, okay, so we had this program with one of these NGOs, okay, and there was a program where we were going to go to like I think like 17 different districts in Hong Kong to do shows in Cantonese. Martina, Tim, and myself, and basically it's all funded, Jockey Club funding and everything, all signed up, and they're like, oh, COVID's happening, we need to do the show somehow, and they were like, oh, but we can't use the same funding. Because you're not doing a live show, we might have to redo the funding. And I was like, but I know a lot of this technology. I kind of learned over COVID time.
Yeah.
I could do a green screen and all this stuff. And they're like, hey, you know what? If we can do a demo for the
You're like,
Jockey
don't
Club-
take away the money.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on a second. You don't cut a zero.
Wait a second,
Yeah, I don't work binary. You don't cut away a zero. So we managed to do a demo for the Jockey Club people who have to approve this. And they're like, oh, this is a pretty good production quality.
Okay.
And we could do those shows all online. But the difference was they're like, well, why are we doing 17 shows when everyone can tune in online for the
At
same
one
show?
time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Right?
Yeah. Then again.
Yeah. But I said, okay, now we're going to add on. It was going to be just comedy show, right?
Yeah.
I could make it into a comedy show and an interactive quiz using Kahoot and stuff. And to compensate, like, that's okay. You do 3 shows like that. It will be equal to 17 just pure comedy shows. You're doing 3 online comedy and interactive shows. We got it. We got everything approved. And it was interesting because I was like, this is actually a pretty cool thing to have, like, this virtual show where you can see the live audience and you can see
Yeah.
their faces, because behind you is the big projector screen I have. And so we're doing the show with the camera and we're seeing the projector faces. Now, coming back to the shows that you did, wasn't it so awkward to be in a room, no audience, you're looking into, not even looking at the camera because I don't know where to look,
Yeah.
and then there's no real live reaction. At best, you see a little screen.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst, right?
I felt like I was from most country, just in a
Yeah, exactly.
situation.
yeah,
Racism,
Yeah,
always.
let's do it.
And he just lost the gig.
All right, let's cancel. Yeah. So if you want to know if Timto did get the gig, August 3rd, go down to Base Hall and just knock. Be like, is it
find out.
happening?
Yeah.
You're like, get a ticket. You'll find out if you walk into the room, right?
That would be the level of humor. Mo's first act ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from toe to Mo, make it happen.
What was the first?
I'm all about the bad branding today, man.
Yeah, exactly. What
Okay.
was the first in-person gig then?
That's a tough one. I think it might have actually been the roast battle.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
nice.
I think it might have been that.
So be the Bushy Roast. Was it at the Laugh Festival Bushy Roast or just the general Bushy Roast? Do you
The
remember?
general Bushy roast.
Okay,
I think so.
yeah.
I think it was at the aftermath.
Nice. Okay,
I think that might be it.
Okay.
What I remember. I could be wrong. But
Fair enough.
I think that might be it.
Okay, I mean that still lets you flex your comedy muscles and from a
Yeah.
different angle, of course.
Yeah.
I also feel like for you, comedy, unlike a lot of us, comedy should be a little easier for you than everybody else, given how difficult or how dangerous everything else you do is.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I feel like for all of us, it's like, have boring regular jobs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like comedy is like a little bit more dangerous, like the risk is higher. But you like have a pretty interesting
Yeah.
background, I would say.
Yeah.
So I feel like for you, like comedy is almost safer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel comedy does feel like my safe zone.
Exactly.
Like for me, it's just like,
I mean,
okay,
how
this
bad
is nice.
could it be? Yeah.
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 Like even that's why I think like
So
when
we
people
very
like Bond-
casually we were walking to the John Cleese gig together, and we were on the overpass
Yeah.
to go to cross the street.
Yeah.
And he just very casually goes, "Yeah, I was arrested right here in this
Yeah.
spot." I'm like, "What?"
What? You don't say this before a show. I'll be thinking about this the whole show. What's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I just said it as we walked. I'm like,
Yeah.
"What? I need a story now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, it
my
was not a big
first
deal."
arrest.
So what you
Yeah,
did?
that's exactly what you said. You said my first
Yeah,
arrest.
you're
first
like, what?
arrest in Hong Kong.
So this is the funny thing. Like, actually, the weird thing is, I think you've normalized this to a point like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
This has happened to me when I talk to Mo sometimes. When I talk about certain gigs I do, I'm like, yeah, I just met this celebrity and did the gig with. I introduced John Lee. No big deal.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell, dude?
Like, what you?
you introduced the chief
Dude,
exec. I'm
very
like,
casually, he
damn
was
it.
like, "Yeah, I emceed Kay Lam's birthday." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
It's just Vivek shit, you know.
Saturday
Exactly.
afternoon, they called me up. I'm like, I'll come up and say a few words, whatever. You
For
know.
all my friends,
hilarious.
because I have a lot of friends who listen to the podcast,
Yeah.
and they kind of catch up with my life through the podcast,
Yeah.
and they think my life is amazing, and I always tell them, "No, it's not." Here's proof right
Yeah.
now. You're listening to it.
Yeah.
About how not amazing my life is in comparison to you guys.
I don't know about going to jail is not that amazing. You've been there.
I mean, We don't talk about that.
Hey, what's happening over here?
So yeah, okay. So why did you get picked up the first time?
yeah.
Misunderstanding.
yeah. Yeah.
A small misunderstanding this guy had.
Like, this is illegal. I misunderstood that it is legal.
According to the final case, nothing illegal was done. So it's all fine. No, but I've had some really funny arrests in Hong Kong. I'll tell you guys I don't think anyone will get in trouble for this. I was at a club.
Just say your friend got arrested. Oh, my friend one day. It was down,
Oh, no, I don't mind. It was me.
I take credit, dude. Yeah.
No, we were at, you will remember this club, a club called Tribeca.
Oh, yeah.
So I was at Tribeca. I was with a couple of people. Oh, no, I was waiting for a couple of people. So I'm in the lounge area or where the tables are. And then this fight breaks out beside where I'm sitting.
Oh.
And this guy gets beat up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this sucks.
How long before you actually were like, I better move? I don't want to be
I didn't
involved."
move the whole time.
Oh,
I just sat there and
Yeah.
watched.
Yeah, nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And then-
You're that guy sometimes on Instagram. There is videos like a crazy fight at
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
and some guy on the side like just eating
Filming.
fries.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did. I just
Yeah.
because I knew I was meeting my friends, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, well, they're not here yet. I don't
Yeah.
want to move spots.
Yeah, I told them I'm here. I don't want them to be having-
legit. That was
Yeah.
what I was thinking. I was like, I told them I'm at the bar, second table, ball,
Yeah.
ball, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not moving.
You're like, also another table just freed up. So you
Yeah.
So hurry, guys. Hurry
Yeah,
up.
your problem, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just watching these guys fight. And then the guy loses his glasses. I felt bad, right? So I'm like, you're getting your ass kicked. You want to
Yeah.
lose your glasses too.
Yeah.
So I pick it up for him. Hold
Keep it aside?
I hold it while he's getting beat up.
Wow.
And then once he's done getting beat up, I'm like, hey, you dropped your glasses.
This is what happens when you go to Sunday school, not every Sunday. You're taught, like, help out your neighbor, only pick up the glasses. Don't help them not get their ass kicked.
Well, I mean, like,
yeah,
I
because
don't know
the guy
what he
was already
did.
giving the other cheek. So that's
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right? But then, so I gave him the glasses. And then my friends arrive. They call me. Can you come down?
Yeah.
We're all pretty young then, too, right? So I think a couple of them maybe not 18 yet. Whatever. That's neither
Yeah,
here nor
yeah,
there.
yeah. Numbers are numbers. Yeah, it doesn't.
That's
doesn't
neither
matter.
here nor there,
Yeah.
and not the reason why I went to jail.
yeah.
But like, so they're like, "Hey, can you come get me?" So I go downstairs to go pick them up. It was in the elevator, whatever, in the building. Just go down. Right as soon as we come back up, it's Mr. got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
with a few police.
Right?
Right,
He
and-
called the cops or something, right?
Yeah, he called the cops, and as soon as the door opened, he points at me. He's like, "That's the guy. That's the guy who hit me." And I'm like,
What?
"Oh, fuck you!" Yeah, I got so mad. I'm like, "Yo, fuck you! I got you your glasses.
Yeah.
You got your ass kicked by somebody else."
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, "No, that's the guy." And the cops, I was like screaming in English the whole time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So the cops were like, "Oh, calm down, calm down." And I go, "Dude, I helped this guy. I was the good guy.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous."
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, man.
Well, in his defense, he didn't have his glasses on.
Until I gave it to him.
Until you gave it to him. So he actually,
Yeah.
he only.
You were the first face he saw clearly.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
he doesn't remember who was beating him up because he didn't have the glasses on.
Yes,
Right?
this is exactly what happened.
And this is a lesson learned. Number one,
Yeah,
if someone's getting
And
their ass
also,
kicked.
this is in every racist defense that when they say Chinese people look the same, that's another Chinese person.
It's true. It was another
Confusing.
Chinese person too.
Exactly. There you
Oh,
go.
man.
So freaking, I end up getting arrested.
Yeah.
All right. They bring me back to the station. It's really, so they bring me back to the Wan Chai station.
Yeah.
And the cop sat me down. This ununiformed cop comes by. And he's like, "Oh, so is this the guy?" And then they're like, "Oh, we don't know." I can understand Cantonese.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're kind of saying like, "We don't know." He's saying he isn't, but he's speaking English, and we're not sure what his story is.
Yeah.
So then the supervisor or whatever, he's like, "Then why the fuck did you guys bring him back here?"
Yeah.
Right?
You're like, unnecessarily, you have to process this. Why
Yeah,
is he here?
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what he says. He's
Oh,
like,
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Like,
like,
don't bring him back. Like, now he's here, like, we have to.
Now we have to work.
Now we
Yeah.
have to work. And he's like, "So who's going to do the report? Whose English is that good?"
Right.
And then they just I think they nominated the rookie.
You were
as
saved
cop.
by the language of Jesus.
Huge.
Nice.
Huge. Jesus.
So they nominate this rookie cop. And then the guy's like, "Ah, fuck," right?
Yeah,
he gives me
yeah,
this
yeah.
like, "Oh, okay."
And you're just seeing
I'm
that in
seeing
real
this-
time.
I'm really, that's happening right in front of me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he's like, "All right, come with me." They bring me to this room with a computer.
Did you stick to English the whole time?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Smart move. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
it's the
bring
best.
because once you bring in the Cantonese, like,
You're tricking us the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, and then they're gonna speak to you in Cantonese, expecting you to understand.
Yeah, yeah.
You misunderstand. They're gonna say something like, "Are you guilty?" in Cantonese. You're like, I guess you know.
Yeah.
Boom, they got you.
Got
man.
you.
Yeah.
Throw you in.
Yeah.
No, it's the best. We go into this whatever room.
Yeah.
There has a computer. I'm giving him my statement, and every word I say, he's like, is this correct? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
correct?
yeah.
I'm like, no, man.
Yeah.
It's not spelled like this. I'm spelling each word.
Yeah.
So we do this maybe 2 sentences.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, fuck it. He's like, gets up, looks out the door.
Yeah.
He stands at the door. He's like, you write it. You write it.
Yeah.
You're writing your own statement.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I write it. I go, not involved. Do not contact. And, and then he looked at it. He's like, okay. I'm like, yep, okay.
Deserves a medal. Give him a raise.
He's like,
Best
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
And then we finish, and then they're like, okay, you can go, right? I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I am. You guys
Yeah.
just dragging me out here.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, fine.
Yeah. That's the moment where you kind of like, I want an Uber. There's no Uber yet
Yeah.
at that time. You're like, I need
No,
a.
they
Yeah.
made me wait for the next patrol.
Patrol?
went.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wow.
they just
Whoa.
threw me in. They're like, we'll drop you off back when we picked you up. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And the whole time we're going back, I'm like,
Sirens on or
can I
off?
take pictures? No,
Yeah.
signs off, unfortunately.
Crap. Damn.
But yeah, I was like, can I take pictures?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, it's fine. Just don't take pictures of the computer. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
look at me.
Oh, damn.
There was no IG live at the time.
No,
Yeah, that would have been a sick.
Oh,
live
been
video.
amazing.
Yeah.
That would have went viral for sure.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
like,
here I'm here with my homies. What's up, guys?
hey, Sergeant Chan, how you doing?
What's up? Yeah.
Was that Coke?
You go to the evidence room, you're like, I know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This is my stuff. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I know who this is. Wow. Okay. So then,
Yeah.
but then, okay. So you finished that. Where are your friends though?
My friends were still at the club.
Right.
So this
They're just
happens
like,
like,
fuck
all
it.
within. Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Did you actually go back to the club?
I went
then?
back to the club and I found them. But by the time I got back, like it's like everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like, how long before your friends realized you were A, gone, B, taken by the police, and
Oh,
C,
they knew. They knew. They saw me get taken by the police.
Right. So
So
they're
this
like,
kinda-
they just say they're in
just like,
party.
fuck it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. They're like, well,
That's true. Yeah. They were like, I mean, we can't really help anything. We're not lawyers. We're gonna go there and like, we won't assist
I also
it.
told them like, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm like, I didn't
yeah.
touch this guy.
Like you read enough books of like honesty is best policy. You're like, I did nothing wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
The law will be on my side.
That's what I was
you know?
thinking. I'm like, worst case, they'll check CCTV. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That should be fine. I
I
mean,
should-
clearly.
Let's see how much we can get out of this. You have your family. What do they do here?
Oh,
Because you have an interesting uncle.
okay.
Yeah. Let's get into the Toe family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one uncle who keeps coming up repeatedly.
No,
that you hang out
we're
with.
not related by blood.
Right. Okay, that's even better. We can
Yeah.
really get to what this the guy's deal is.
No, nothing. He's a good guy. He's an upstanding citizen. Contributors to society.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't assume
Yeah.
we're all related. What's wrong with you, Mo?
Yeah, Mo.
How are you connected with that guy?
That's a good question, actually. How did we get connected?
So we're referring to a not official uncle.
Yeah.
He is like I guess like a Chinese uncle of sorts.
Yeah,
So
one of
like
those, right?
this-
Where, yeah, he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shows up and he's like, call me uncle. You're like,
Yeah.
crap.
No, because I grew up in Canada, so a lot of us, that grew up in Toronto together, we ended up moving here together as well, and just
Yeah.
So
you know,
wait,
really, I
you,
know you.
back home you were also involved in the F&B business, right? You had a
Yeah.
bar at some point or a coffee shop or something?
Yeah, I had a bar and a buffet, and all of it sounds on the up and up. What 20-year-old kid doesn't have a bar and a buffet?
Yeah, whatever, dude. I mean, like usually people have a la carte menu. You're like, I got so much food.
Yeah.
Let me just put it all together.
So-
You pick what you want, dude. Damn.
You owned a bar and a cafe in Toronto
Yeah.
Okay.
A bar and a buffet.
and a buffet.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the specificity of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like it's not. Let me tell you, a la carte has a different tax system.
Yeah,
Mo.
it's completely
Seeing how
different.
much you ate at a buffet, there is no surprise that went out of business.
Oh,
You
dude.
ate your own stash
Dude,
for
honestly,
sure.
I was the only person
Yeah.
that ate our food from the company.
Wow.
Right.
Like everyone else just is like they'll make their own separate shit.
Yeah.
Right? And we'll all eat together. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat some of the buffet stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sitting there, right?
Yeah.
But also, you're the boss. You can do whatever you want.
I can do it.
right?
Yeah.
Nice.
But we had roast beef and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, man, I know how long this took.
Yeah.
So why did that business shut down?
Well, we were competing, so there's not a lot of Chinese buffets back then in that area we were in. But there's one major franchise
Yeah.
called the Mandarin. Right? So they opened a shop near maybe like 2 blocks down from us. And we just couldn't compete with what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
doing like all you can eat lobster, buy
Oh,
one,
yeah.
get one free.
Yeah, they
and
went
it's like-
economies of scale. They're like, we have this much people, we can like,
Yeah.
get this at this price. You're like, ah, crap.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're just
Yeah.
like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, it's
So
no
we
point, yeah.
there's no way. There's no way to compete.
Yeah.
So we try. We're just like all right, let's just ride out as long as we can, and
Yeah.
then let's get out.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So it was one of those things where like things were good, and then suddenly
Yeah.
shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck, man? You know, what's
Yeah.
going on? And then like, what was like in Hong Kong? You had the moment with Cobra. Where you're like, I'm gonna do comedy. So at that moment when this Mandarin place suddenly showed up, and things you're like, let's write it out, and eventually you have to call it quits. What was the immediate next like? What was that thing that you did? Like, well, I'm gonna do this now instead.
Well, that actually kind of led me here. So what we did to try to do lobsters is we try to buy directly from like the east coast of Canada.
Yeah.
So that kind of became like my into shipping.
Yeah.
Right, and then I kind of learned how to get stuff over, and then when the shit started hitting the fan with the restaurant, we're like, all right, fuck it, let's just keep doing this import stuff. This is
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
a
we
pretty
get it. Yeah,
easy,
just move from A to B. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why do we need to
Do the when it's at B, it's not my problem
Yeah,
anymore. I got
exactly.
it to B. Yeah.
Yeah, so then just started doing that, and then that led to coming to Hong Kong.
So would you say your learning about shipping and everything has helped with your ability to deliver the joke from your mind to the audience?
Yeah.
Would you say that any of
would-
those skills?
you would think.
Yeah, I would think I'm like, this guy's got
No.
experience with that.
No, my shit gets stuck at port.
So like, because I'm just imagining like, let's say you're doing your set, and like you're about to go up there with the set that you're ready. I'm rock and roll, and suddenly this big name somebody shows up and is like takes over the stage. You're like, what the fuck, dude? This asshole. Like, what's going on? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's understand. So you were in Toronto. That all stuff happened, and then
Yeah.
the whole kind of circle of people decided, let's go to Hong Kong.
Yes,
You go there, okay.
a big chunk of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Came to Hong Kong. Then you also did that stuff. Then COVID hit. You're like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Now, clearly, you're not unemployed at this moment. You don't look unemployed.
No. Actually, I work for something really positive. Actually,
Yeah?
What is it?
it's a education tech place,
Uh-huh.
and they actually They do STEM workshops for kids.
Yeah. So not to be
Which is really
confused
cool.
by stem cells.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the STEM, the STEM.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So basically, it's the one that you have. Was it robotics and different
Yes.
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
The non-traditional school subject
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
yes,
Okay,
and it's
that's
really
cool.
cool how they
So
do it too.
what led you to want to have to be involved with kids, Tim?
I think you look at your life and you're like, there's so many bad things I've done. Maybe before I pass, I'll just do one good
One
thing.
good thing.
There's
Right.
one
Yeah, for the
redeeming
next
quality.
generation.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some kid will be inspired by my work, and then when I'm
Ex-
old, they're like, "I'll help you change that diaper."
Exactly.
What do you actually do in that company?
So I try to link them up. Basically, business development, right? So just try to link them
Business
up.
development doesn't mean shit. Though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it just
Yeah,
like
it's like
means
a good-
anything, right?
Yes, exactly why I said it.
Like, what do you do at work? It's just stuff.
developing
Yeah, I
business.
developed
Yeah.
business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't everyone develop the business by
Exactly.
existing?
Anyone
Yeah.
in any link in the business is
Yeah.
developing the business.
Yeah,
If you're not
exactly,
developing
yeah.
the business, it shouldn't
Yeah,
work.
it's like being a part of a comedy club. Like, I'm a show executive.
Yeah.
Like, you do execute
Honestly,
the show. I get it. Yeah.
business development as like a fancy way to say sales, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
But BD or business development is something I would say no matter what I was doing.
Yeah.
Whether it was like the good stuff or the bad
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's always like, so what do you do? Business development.
Man,
Yeah,
I would
know
hate the
this.
day they give you two titles like business development and sales manager.
Yeah.
And like, no, we don't have enough space on the card. Let's put BDSM right over there. I sat there. I was like, I thought of it. I'm like, wait for him to finish. I heard him finish talking and throw it out there.
What a good setup. The patience to deliver that.
BDSM is great.
That was amazing.
For kids. Yeah, that's what I'm in charge of.
So on the bad stuff topic, you
Yes.
will talk to us a little bit on the bad stuff, but this is not on the. It's too spicy for the free episodes. So we do have
Yes.
a Patreon for people
Yeah.
who haven't tuned in for little bit. Patreon has been kicking. We have never stopped it. We're now at episode whatever 130.
Yeah,
or
lots
something.
of them, yeah.
Patreon has been, even when we stopped the main feed for a while, Patreon has been going strong. So check it out. I do now do like the 1 minute preview on the Patreon. So even if you're not a subscriber, you can play 1 minute random episodes.
Yeah.
And it's $5 a month. And it's a really cool way to support the podcast, keep the lights on for the podcast, keep us have
You guys need
interest-
to get this because the lights are not on right
Yeah,
now.
right, yeah. The free episode doesn't have it, man. Yeah, there's
and
no
the AC
lights.
is on 35.
Yeah, yeah.
But that has nothing to do with the Patreon, just Vivek being cheap.
Yeah, it's a rare occasion. I'm like, I literally messaged Mo. I'm like, let me know when you're almost sure.
So
'Cause,
I
like,
can turn on the AC.
yeah. Then I will turn it on.
Amazing.
Yeah, once you guys leave, I'm like, you done? Can you both leave it at the same time? So that saves us 2 seconds.
So you
as
can
well.
save
Oh,
the
man.
air, the cold air inside.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
hilarious.
But yes, patreon.com/HoHoPod. Do please subscribe if you like the podcast and support us. It's a very cool way to support the podcast. Back to you. So actually, there is one thing that I think is interesting for your class of comedians in Hong Kong, which is like you, Brian, Kari, these guys, is
Yeah.
that you all started during COVID.
Yeah.
And you pretty much only know stand-up as a performer in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Because you haven't really
Yes.
got out almost at all.
Yes, yes.
Really. Until you actually went a month ago or so, you went to the Philippines, and that was officially your first gig outside of Hong Kong since
Yep.
you started doing it more regularly. Right?
Yes.
How is that? Let's close on that. How is that experience for you? Just facing different audience and stuff like that.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I was
Yeah.
so hyped for it.
Right?
I was just like, I can't wait to see what happens.
How long did it take before you registered and you had to like, I'm actually getting flown or I'm going overseas to perform? What?
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Yeah, just thinking about that was already nuts. And then getting there, I was like, all right, fuck, I can't wait to do this.
Yeah.
The scariest part was when all the local comics there were crushing it.
Yeah.
Right.
And they hyped us up like, hey,
Yeah.
we have these special guests from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I'm the first Hong Kong comic. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
Setting
Yeah.
the bar, man.
These guys, and they just murdered.
Yeah.
Like literally just amazing, fucking no short, like no
Yeah,
breaks.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Laughter.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, oh, fuck, I'm
Yeah.
up first. Great, let's do this. But it went fucking well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like, that just get you pumped. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Did you learn
Something I'm
how
doing.
to adjust? Like, did you learn while you're doing your materials? Like, oh yeah, they can't relate to this. Like, you have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
save it or by like explaining or switching a word or something.
Yeah, I did that. I opened with like a hacky joke about my name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it works in Tagalog. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, let me just throw this out.
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you try to do a local reference to kind of relate to them.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, it's super hacked, but like, because my name, Tim Toe,
Yeah.
my initials TT.
Yeah.
TT in Tagalog means penis.
Right. Right, that's
an easy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A law,
Yeah.
right? So that got everyone on board, and like, all right,
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
now I
work.
got him.
Yeah,
And then
now,
it's like-
now they like me already. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, right? And I've already put myself lower because I've just called myself Dick.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. So they're like, okay, let's give him some pity laughs with you too. That's fine. I support this guy.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
whatever works. Yeah, to
They're
get
just
that
kind of
first,
like
yeah.
easier. There won't be like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because they hyped us up so much, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got these fucking pro comics from all the way from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, calm, people
Yeah,
calm. Yeah.
Little did they know that Hong Kong is half Filipino, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Any given audience here, there's like 20
That's so
Filipinos.
true. Yeah. We know all your references. We just
Yeah.
came up.
Yeah. It's like, do you guys know Makati Club? Do you guys go there? It's like, we are in Makati. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. This is your club.
Yeah,
All of them are Makati Club.
Here, we just call it the club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. All right, so you did that gig, and did that Sunday ignite a new goal for you?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I just want to, like, that's the next thing I want to do is just go out and travel.
Yeah.
And just do gigs everywhere.
Like
Right?
that's
a
your, like
huge-
that would be so cool because like there was also a phase for me as well where you have your job as well and
Yeah.
you're like traveling every now and then and it's quite fun when you have it where you're like, okay, I'm on the plane for 3 hours, let me do my job work on the plane, so when I land I can do
I
the
can just
comedy
go
work.
straight. Yeah, that's
yeah.
exactly how I think now too.
Yeah.
Even when I plan like vacation with my girlfriend, I'm like,
Yeah. Can I slip in a show? Can I- yeah.
I'm literally like, okay, we have an open day here.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, I'll go and do a mic.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
Oh, for sure.
I just want to get on stage
Yeah.
somewhere else. So that bug is definitely now like itching. That's
Yeah.
like the next thing I want to do.
Oh, that's so good.
go
Well,
around.
until your next tour date, you are headlining with Backstage on August 3rd, Thursday.
yes.
This is a very like radio kind of like interview
Oh,
question. What can people expect from your show?
what are you gonna talk about, Jim?
Well, we'll be talking about the stuff that you can find on Patreon. No, you know what? I'll just be talking a lot of shit about life and
Yeah.
like, if you have a significant other, and you constantly get in trouble, you can bring them and then at least they'll walk away thinking like, oh, thank God you're not that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like,
At least you're not Tim Toe. So
Yeah.
come save your relationships. And
so
come
if you
watch
want to
us.
impress someone, come to the show.
Definitely.
If you're with someone that you need to keep impressing, come to the show.
yes,
Yeah.
If you're not with someone and you want to impress yourself, like, hey, at least I'm not this guy,
yes,
come to the show.
exactly.
Right?
This
Yeah.
is the come redeem yourself show.
Yeah, this is
you'll walk away feeling better about your life.
Yeah.
Like-
So this is kind of like church.
Yes.
Yeah, you come.
Oh, by the way, you have probably the funniest Hong Kong as fuck rant so far. So Hong Kong as fuck, for people who don't know it, Garen Chu created this game panel show that he runs in Hong Kong every month, and the idea is like, comedians reading answers, funny answers for the first time and stuff. So, but also one of the things he does on the show is something called rants, which either one of the panel comedians or a guest comedian will just go up and do a rant about a certain topic.
Yeah.
And you had one of the funniest rants I've seen about the Great Gatsby party.
Oh yeah.
And that's on your I was actually coding it to somebody the other day, and I went on your Instagram to find it.
Yeah.
And luckily I did find it and I sent it to her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look how funny this is.
Oh,
so if
thank
you
you.
guys have not seen that, go on Tim Toe's Instagram, which is
it's Tim T0.
right, yeah.
The number 0. Whatever,
Yeah.
I should have just put Tim Toe.
Avid podcast followers will know that Vivek had a similar story with his handle.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Funny
like-
with like M.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It took
finally
like
fixed that one,
6 episodes to
I
sort
do know
out.
this, and that
Yeah.
guy ended up giving it to you.
Yeah,
right?
he
Yeah.
did. I can't believe I got it.
Yeah.
But I've been trying for YouTube and I can't get that one.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's
Doesn't
not the same
matter.
guy, right?
No, it's not the same
Yeah,
guy.
That'd be hilarious.
So
It's
did
like,
you look up Tim Toe, like the regular Tim Toe?
Yeah.
And who is that? Did you
Us.
try to contact him?
Nah, he already had like it's his personal page.
Yeah.
But does he have like 3 followers? Because fuck him.
Yeah, he has like
Yeah.
yeah, dude, just seriously.
You can be like, yo, I'm a celebrity now. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
offer him
Get
some
that-
money, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah.
You can
maybe.
try that. Otherwise, you can literally message. Just message. No harm, right?
Yeah, sure.
Message, ask, and then just say, look, I'll make you. I would love to take over this if you're okay with that. And then you can tell them, hey, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Like if you're ever in Hong Kong, if I ever try, you will have a lifetime free pass to my shows, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know. They might be like, hey, I don't use this account. Who gives a shit? Because also
Yeah,
check
maybe,
like
yeah.
when was the last time they updated it? Because maybe they're like, I rarely
That's
update it.
true.
or I
Private
care.
account.
I haven't checked in a while. I should check that.
It'd be
out.
so funny if like after you do take over the account, Tim T.O.
Yeah.
You have fewer followers there.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
You're like, yeah.
Nah.
It's impossible to find.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah. Like they go back to Tim T0 and you're like, crap.
Oh, here he is. Tim Toe is apparently a white guy. And he has 2 posts and 118 followers, and it's a
Oh, there you
private
go.
account.
Yeah.
And it's just like 2 posts, some white guy in I mean, he's decent looking.
Yeah.
I would say, but just for a goof, anyone who's listening to this and you have a minute, you can message Tim Toe and tell
Yeah.
him, hey, this is not your account.
Yeah.
it up,
Like,
give
Tell
it
them,
up.
like, yeah.
give Tim Toe, the real Tim Toe, the account back.
Yeah.
If you just you go and just find them on Instagram, Tim Toe with an O, not a
With an
0.
yeah.
But back to you. You have the rant, which people can find on your Instagram. It's very funny. It was basically about a Great Gatsby party that you went
Yes.
to with your ex-girlfriend.
With my ex-girlfriend, yes.
Right.
That I got scammed into, basically.
Ah.
Or pressured into. You know?
Okay, we'll take it.
But yeah, like your anger. This is actually what like I really like about your style as a comedian is that like you can see sometimes your frustration and anger really coming
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
and that's really where the fun. Because a lot of comedians kind of pretend to be angry,
Yeah.
but I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's
He's
mad about
genuinely-
this.
yeah.
He's
Yeah, he's
genuinely very
genuinely
upset.
I'm normally genuinely upset at the things I say.
And it's very funny when it's like really genuine.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna ruin it. Just people listening, just go on your Instagram and find it.
Yeah.
Tim, thank you so much for joining, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
We're looking forward to the show on Thursday. The link of the tickets in the show description, and see you at Base Hall.
Sweet.